Hey, Ethan, how you going?
Good. How are you?
Yeah, good, thank you. I just saw your messages then. Yeah, just do what you can. If you can't, it's perfectly fine.
Yeah, I was looking forward to tonight, but yeah, the boss called me and like, hey, do you want to cover in for one of your co-workers? They got a um, uni exam. I was like, sure. Just completely forgot that we changed the day.
Yeah, no, that's all right.
So,
It's
but
the last few weeks have been crazy chaotic, so yeah, it's understandable for sure. Oh, what time?
yeah,
Are you at work now?
yeah,
Yeah, okay.
I've got an hour to go.
Yeah, okay. That's. Hopefully it's not too busy.
Yeah, it's pretty quiet for a Monday. Um, so let's hope it stays quiet for a Monday.
Yeah. I'm good, Robert. How are you? Good to see you back on. Sorry it's been so long since we have been on. Yeah, there's been a huge change in all our schedules and stuff, which hopefully I'll go through when everyone jumps on as we wait for them. Come on. But hopefully you've been alright. Hey, Van. Oh, Gretch, how you going? Sorry, I just saw that.
Pretty good. How are you?
Good, good.
Willow just got soaked in her eye in the shower, so that's been a bit of a saga.
Oh, that's a bit of a tragedy.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. But also, we need to learn about not messing around with bars of soap. This is an ongoing battle in our house.
Hmm.
This is not something that I could have foreseen, that you would have battles about soap, but here we are.
Yeah, it's like there's so many things. Like I wouldn't have thought I would have had to come up in conversation after having kids. Especially like the last week.
Why? What is it?
Don't know. Don't know. The last week we've been battling gastro, and it's been the absolute worst thing. Like I got hit with it on last Saturday. My boy got it, and then I thought we were all gonna get it, but it was just staged. It wasn't planned, staged. Yeah, so like I just got over it today, like this morning.
Fine. Willow's just coming in to say goodnight. Hello. You coming to have a cuddle? I'm talking to my phone. I thought we were going to play a game. Maybe. Willow. Hello. Hello. Yeah. Good. Hello. We're going to play games together.
Hello. So cute.
What's the story? The story you told? What do you want to say? Look, 1 minute. Okay. Sit with me while Dad gets ready then, hey?
Daylight saving has been so hard. Like just the
Yeah,
key.
we've got Willow's got this thing called Sam the sheep, and it's like a clock, but it looks like a sheep, and its eyes open and close, like depending on the time that you set it. So for daylight savings, like we just moved it back an hour, so she knew she had to stay in bed for a bit longer, and she went to bed later, and it's just not an issue.
No, I mean like especially like my kids are a little bit older than yours, but like going to bed like now, and it's so sunny,
Yeah,
and
Willow's been saying that it's early.
yeah, I'm like no, the sun just likes to stay up a bit longer when it's warmer.
We get a bit more daytime. Huh?
But how's everyone been?
Notice if Discord has like Halloween sort of tunes to it, like tones and all that.
Oh, is that on purpose? I thought that it was just like. But yeah, now that you say that, that makes sense.
What's that?
I was very confused. Like if you mute and
When
unmute, it has like a Halloween tone to it.
Oh, does it? Is everyone just gonna try that now?
Yeah.
like echoes.
Oh, at the end. Like a spiritual ghosty sort of. Ew.
Mine doesn't. Just has the. No, still the same.
No, yeah, mine doesn't. That's cool.
Hmm.
That's the outcome.
I know.
Oh, that's right, I got a drink.
So, well, Ethan is at work, which is perfectly fine. And thank you, everyone. Actually, I want to say thanks, everyone, for kind of being flexible with changing dates.
Yeah.
Um,
And times.
yeah, and times as well, because it's definitely makes it a bit easier. And hopefully now with the Mondays, it won't feel like such a end to the weekend. It'll be like more of a start of a week kind of celebration of playing.
Yeah.
And especially on weekends, and yeah, so yeah, thanks again for being flexible, changing that to Monday night tonight, and finishing up at 9 would be nice as well, especially being, yeah. So does Monday? So this does work for everyone all the time now.
Absolutely.
Yeah, awesome. And Josh said he's just going to be running late, but yeah, that's fine. So he's well. So what time is it for you, Stephen?
7 o'clock for me at the moment. Well, 7 or 8 if you want to be specific.
7 hours. Oh, it's the same.
Yeah, same with like Sydney time zone.
Oh,
Adelaide's half an hour.
yeah, half an hour behind, so it's 6:30.
And then Queensland's an hour behind.
Yeah. Okay. And Josh is an hour behind, I think.
And I think Perth is 3 hours behind.
Is he in Perth? I think he's up north.
No, he's up north. I'm just thinking time zones.
Right.
Forge over in Perth keep talking about time zones.
Yeah, I think he's up north. So yeah. Yeah, okay. Sweet. Alright, so yeah, he'll jump on. Oh, look at those feet. Those clean feet.
Really so funny.
She's a little peewee, eh?
She is big time.
Yeah.
My bag.
Well, without further ado, should we kick off with a recap?
Yes, please.
Nah, I think we'll be right. We could just jump straight in. Yeah, like these are our best battles ever.
Do you reckon? Yeah. Well, might just give me a sec.
We'll just run up and give the guys like a good old hug. The
Oh,
last
now
of my
it's starting to
notes
come
is
back to me. Things are not good.
we got Bart. We all climbed up a ladder after we discovered the store.
Yeah.
And then walked into this room, and there's this weird chick there, a couple of shark folk in the guard room.
Yeah.
Oh, ready to fuck our shit up.
They were, and there was one particular person, the short-haired lady, dark-haired lady there, had said that she, I don't know if you remember, she said if you thought, my goodness, that's it, Vezok. I'm having a full mind blank. I actually got into so much preparation in for what comes after this.
If we don't all die.
No. That
Right. There's no harpies, so we're good.
yeah, especially especially with the and I can't find it in my notes, but did you end up destroying the eggs, the black eggs?
We one.
Larry and one still.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah,
Crafted a
we
backcraft.
pulled them apart.
That's right.
One, Josh touched, and it hatched, and it came to me and said "mama," and then it died. That was very heartbreaking. And then Uzan sacrificed one to his deity god.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck all.
Yeah.
2 HP.
Yeah. So we've got
And
one
then the
alive.
third one,
that we call
we put
Bart.
it in the backpack, didn't we? In the
Yeah.
mold earth backpack.
Yeah, we made like a little backpack for him.
Yeah, and Doldos is still carrying that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it hasn't hatched.
Yeah, I didn't think it hatched.
No, I thought he did hatch, and he was looking a bit weak, and we made the whole backpack for him.
Mm.
It's still in the egg. There's only that one that came to you and died because you got emotionally attached.
No, and the reason why you made the backpack was because you realized that if you took it out of, like sunken cave area where like the rope and all that was, the air temperature was a lot cooler, so you had to keep it warmer, and that's why you made the backpack.
I got on my notes that he hatched.
Oh.
We made a little campfire with dragon, we live this time. More heat. We have hatched him, but will he stay alive? He's alive, and we named him Bart. And finally received the world's most pots.
Check off the note.
That's so strange that I haven't written that down. I didn't write that.
Did you summarize the map in the whole story?
Oh, there is two. Yes, there is. But why is he still down there? When he should be...
Because we were talking about possibly making like a pram for him, like a mob earth pram to put him in, and what kind of carrier we're going to use.
Oh, didn't
The sword that was just for the egg.
I? Wait, why is it maybe?
The backpack is made of dragon scales or drake scales, and we put hot coals into the bag and put the egg in it.
But I swear he hatched. I've got on my notes that he hatched.
I'm pretty sure he did hatch. I think the one did hatch but died.
Because we called him
No, we named
Bart.
it.
One died.
Yeah, because he
Yeah.
also said fuck all you. Called him Bart.
Sorry, I didn't mean to move the map there.
So yeah, the dragon's hatched. It's alive.
Yeah, I've got a token for here, but for some weird reason it's like attached itself to Vezok. So it's like moving Vezok around as well as itself.
Bezok has revived.
I tried that, it wouldn't work.
And that's what I've been planning. No. No, that was weird. Wow, so I just gotta put it back in. Making it just super small. Oh,
My mother is asking for a picture of my foot.
what's up with your foot?
Why? What did you do?
I stood on a bee yesterday.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
Okay, yeah, okay, that makes sense.
It really hurts.
what kind of bee was it?
Well, it would have been an Italian bee, not an Australian bee, because Australian bees don't have stingers. That's a fun fact.
Yeah, it would have been one of them. I just remember standing, thinking I stood on a bindi, and then wondered why the pain was increasing. I realised I stood on a bee.
Yeah, bees suck.
That's for you.
Alright.
That's
Oh, are you? Oh.
It does not help. I take what I said back.
Just
Not anaphylactic, it's just gets red and swollen. It's been uncomfortable for 4 days. Yeah, it's all good.
wow. Alright, so we've got a bit of a recap of where we are, and what's been going on. I've just made so we named him Bart. Was that because it was an accident? I'm kind of feeling like that wasn't... Someone accidentally went to say that, and then we just went with the name.
Yeah,
I
think that was
accidentally I was saying Chloe's gonna like shit. Actually, I'm not playing Balthazar, I'm playing Goldos. So then
We went with it. Okay. Alright. Okay, cool. So, just looking at... It was last Doldos's turn in the order of things. In this confined space as the short-haired lady and her small pack have charged towards you as you all emerged out of that ladder small space, and with throwing it's been a while, but I'm just having full mind blank. Uzan, what's your move that you go to? Eldritch Blast. Throwing Eldritch Blasts in the small space, and great axes and spears being thrown at the shark folk that have raced upon you. And now it is Barakai's turn, which I'll just roll for him. My goodness. So I've been preparing a lot of the behind the scenes. I actually don't know where my dice are. Oh, that's right. I will roll on screen so then it comes up. Hopefully. It's weird. I don't know where that box is. Kids are probably taking it somewhere. Alright, so I'll just do what Barakai would do. So he wasn't enraged before because, I don't know if you remember, he just forgot to, or he either forgot or chose not to rage. So he took full damage from a few of the shark folk around him. So would you all be happily agree that he would go into rage?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay, cool. And he's going to take a meaty swing at... guess the one the drake directly in front of him. Guess that makes sense in the space. The dead body's next to... So I'll go with the great axe. Did any of you see that?
Yep.
Cool. That hits. He's gonna take a meaty swing with that. Oh my goodness. It like spun around, almost getting max damage. And he gets another action per turn. Sorry, another attack per turn. So he is... And also, have all of your unarmed strikes and that all updated since the new player's handbook has come out?
I have no clue.
So, like, you're able to... It kind of gives you just a bit more, like, in detail of what grapple, and now you got shove in there as well.
Attack, dash, disengage, dodge, grapple, help, hide, improvise, influence, magic, ready,
Yep, so it's obviously different with different classes. But yeah, so the player's handbook, I guess, just automatically updates to all campaigns, no matter when you started, before it or after it, which is pretty cool. So he is going to take another swing with his great axe, which hits. Nice. And would you think he would keep going and trying to use one of his kind of hate? But yeah, do you reckon he would use his Hungry Jaws as a bonus action, or would he? Because he only gets 4 of them per long rest. Or would he hold out?
Is he able to if he's already used his bonus action to raid?
Yep. Oh no, sorry. Yes. Yeah, because he's already... Cool. So he pulls out his great axe and takes 2 huge, large swings at the guard drake in front of him, hacking into the flesh and doing a total of 19 points of damage. And I don't think he would move from where he is. What do you think he would? Nah, I don't think he would. Loves being the center of attention. No. So Vane, you just seen Barakai swing his great axe at that drake. Short-haired lady holding the halberd has threatened you with unkind words. Yep. Yep. Yes. Very nice. Nice. But because you're using... Don't. Keep going. Sorry.
No, you talk.
No, I was gonna, there's something about sneak attack, but it's... You know what to do with sneak attack.
Well, I'm just rereading Sneak Attack because it's been a little while.
Yeah.
And I've had... dagger is not a finesse weapon.
No, it has...
Melee weapon.
Isn't it?
It's melee weapon.
No, but... Sneak...
No, I would have thought that's finesse. I would think you'd need a bit of finesse to operate a dagger, but...
Wait, where are you reading the finesse?
When you click on Sneak Attack.
But if you click on dagger, it says attack type melee, but then properties finesse, light, thrown, and nick.
Yeah.
It should still apply.
But when I click on your sneak attack, it doesn't actually say anything about... Oh, or a ranged weapon. Oh, yeah, sorry. Do we...
Yeah, in the bottom of that first like,
the very first word, finesse.
so I can't use my sneak attack then, so I would like to do that now.
Yep.
Point.
Yeah, isn't it because how you use it makes it a finesse, like not the actual type of weapon? Yeah.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna go again with my other dagger.
Yeah.
Oh no.
So with your first dagger, you are able to say, obviously, you move up closer to her. Is that right?
Yep.
Yep.
Ah,
Yeah. Just say you're within the 5-foot range. Yeah, and as you do that, you shank her with, because her attention was, she wasn't speaking directly to you, just like to the party. So you've kind of shuffled up against the wall and just rogue style, like almost like you're facing kind of the direction that she's looking, and then you've just gone around the back and pierced your first dagger in there. And as you've pierced, you feel it wedge through her, because she's wearing like this. It looks it's very like purple prose, like very flowery armor, but it's actually, there's heaps of crevices and that in it. But you get through it, pierce your dagger into it. She kind of like heals in pain, like as you've slid it through, and she's and you've pulled it out and you went to go with the other dagger, and she was full aware of it coming and kind of blocks it down. And with that, hey Josh, how you going?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, can hear you.
Yes. Okay, cool. Sweet. I've just got my earbuds in because I'm gonna make up some food.
Yeah, nice. How you been?
I'm flat out and tired.
Well, while you make some some food and stuff, your turn's already been, so you've got some time.
That's all good. That's right.
Wait, and alright, cool. And is that all you're doing for your turn, Vane? Or did you just... Bye. Because she doesn't have a bonus. Does she have a bonus action? I think she does.
Use psychic blades for a bonus action?
Yeah, she can. Yeah, she can, and she can also use telekinetic shove as a bonus action. Yeah.
Was my 2-weapon fighting, my second dagger that missed.
No, that's not bonus action. That's just isn't. I always read the 2-weapon fighting was. Oh, yep. Sorry, no.
So 2-weapon fighting is considered 2-weapon fighting is considered one action because you're attacking with like simultaneously.
It's
Then
changed.
you're next.
Yeah, it's changed.
Underneath bonus actions in actions in combat.
Yeah, and it says in the description now, you can make one extra attack as a bonus action later on the same turn.
Oh, that's changed, hasn't it? It hasn't always been like that.
No. That extra attack must be made with a different light weapon, and you don't add your ability modifier to the extra attack.
D&D's updated itself to the next edition.
Yeah, I was saying that before. Yeah, so there's...
Okay, cool.
Do you have legacy daggers?
But if you've got 2 daggers, that works because they're 2 different weapons. So that's still okay. But...
Then I can have a bonus action.
Well... Where am I? Sure, prize whenever you take that. So, and with your psionic blades, it says whenever you take the attack action, you can manifest a psychic blade from your free hand and make that attack with that blade. So I'm assuming when you make the first dagger attack, you have a free hand, then you use a psionic blade, and then would it swap?
And pick up a physical dagger.
And then the second, like the 2-weapon fighting bonus action of the second dagger, you have your first hand free, and then you still use your other psychic blade. If that makes sense. Like, so you're swapping hands. I like because the only way I'm reading it like that is because I don't know if anyone's reading it differently or similar, or just as confused. But it's then whenever you take the attack action, you can manifest a psychic blade from your free hand and make the attack with that blade. This magic blade is a simple melee weapon with the finest. So you're pretty much doing dual wielding. Just one physical dagger, and one psychic blade. No matter what hand you're holding the dagger, whether it's the first dagger that you choose, or the second dagger you choose, you're always going to have a psychic blade in the opposite hand. Because you can manifest that with your psionic power.
Okay, so should I roll my bonus action psychic blade now?
Does everyone agree? Because I think that's how I read it. That I don't know if anyone, but yeah, I'm happy for you to roll. You do it like that because we've done that the whole time. Now we've just kind of finessed it. So that one hits as your first one, yeah. Then makes damage, and then do the other one. Yep. Because even though you missed with that second dagger and your second psychic blade. Yeah.
Alright, well look. You can't win them all.
So in a total, where is damage? No. Okay. So in the total you did 9. Okay, 31 points of piercing damage. Yeah? Okay, cool. You can see she's smart with your so your first one that you got it in, and then you before you went to swing with your physical dagger, you remembered you shimmered this rainbow essence dagger, and you kind of weaved it into the same crevice that you had that first dagger in, and sunk that in deeper. And as you've put the first dagger back in, and you went to grab the other one, pulled out the sonic blade, she had already moved fast enough to see it coming. But you can see she's smiling at you with like kind of like this peering grin and narrowing eyes. I see you, rogue. And
You know, only imagine Faye just trying to hide next turn and doing the John Cena. You can't see me.
and with that,
What's next to Uza? But I realize that's Bart, isn't it?
yes.
Look, I was thinking there was something else. I was coming up
Yes, that's Bart. Um. Wait. So and she, as she looks at you, Vane, she grins and says, "I see you, rogue, frolicking in the light. How about having a look at this light?" And she puts her halberd away, and she kind of pulls her hands in together, and you see this shimmering light, and she's, "Come forth, spirited guardians, and watch over us." And as she does, you actually remember, wait, oh my goodness, what is happening? Things are going all over. You see, her versions of these spirit guardians, and they're like these draped, almost scaly looking, draconic, holy things floating in the small space there. And about 4 of them appear. I'm not going to. I'll just draw little circles. Let's do little ones like that. One appears here. One appears here. Oh, no, too big. That's alright. And with that, can we all players make a wisdom saving throw?
Something I'm good at.
Would you please roll for me, or is it?
Oh, yep. Yep.
Yes.
Certainly. And Doldos, do you need to... Oh, I'm in draw, that's why I can't do that. Oh, no. Doldos, you. Okay. So I'm just getting it up. A wisdom saving throw. No, you only get advantage on dex saving throws. Okay. So, with that, it's similar light to what you all experience from Eleanor's spirit guardians in the previous room, but instead there's like a rasping, high-pitched noise that fills the room, and you, apart from you, Eleanor, you all take. I am just going to roll. That allows me, because I have not gone on that journey yet to find my dice. So you take 10 necrotic damage. Eleanor, you take 5 necrotic damage from these spirit guardians of hovering in the room now, in a small space. And then she looks back at you, Vane says, "I'm going to keep my eye on you." And so are these. So they're like they're hovering in the room, watching over as you all cram yourself in this small space. Eleanor, it is your turn now.
And I like it. Well, let's try and hit the shorthand leading with the Nope.
Nope. Sorry, I just went on a quick journey to try to find my dice, but I must have left them at work. Yes, no, your guiding bolt misses. Did you go for? Well, actually, you went for. Yep. Yeah, that misses.
What about my spiritual weapon?
Yep. Which you left in the other room, but with a gust of wind, you see the blade appear out of the small space that you climbed up, and appears, flies past. Vane scampers back to the wall to dodge, and yeah, the spiritual weapon definitely hits with a nat 20.
Wait, that means I right click and do crit damage, yes?
Natural or wait. No, because wait. Sometimes it will just automatically do the crit damage for you. Like it should say 2d. Is it d8 damage or 2? 1d8. It should be 2. Does it say 2d8 plus 2?
It says 1d8 plus 2, but if I go to my spells, I can scroll down to 4th level to do 2d8.
No, because then that's using the slot, because it should if not just right click it and then just go crit damage.
But it did show up blue around it, but then I hopped out of it, so I think it didn't
Oh, okay, yeah.
select the crit damage after I hopped out.
Well, the blade flies past Vane. Vane scampers to the wall to dodge this blade as it slices the lady across the chest. She's taking deep breaths. You can see blood starting coming out of the chest. Fools! This isn't going to end how you all want it to end. And Uzan. You just watch this blade emerge from it and slice. Squeeze, like kind of like bend past Dolus Barakai, Vane, and slice this lady. Which I can't remember. Do you know her name yet? No.
We don't know names.
We kill.
We kill.
Okay, cool. Yeah, and that's why I wasn't sure if you did or not. Yeah, so Uzan.
When we last leveled up, I swapped out Flame Strike for Guiding Bolt, and after seeing Eleanor fail with hers, Uzan's going to try his.
Why did you take out with Flame Strike? Flame Strike's more powerful than Guiding Bolts.
I don't know, it seemed to fit the character better.
What'd you take out? Flame Strike.
Yeah, Flame Strike's more powerful than Guiding Bolts. I love the spell.
Everything gets casted at 5th level for me at the moment. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, he's going for the same lady. Tell me that.
So you... What is a guiding bolt? So guiding bolt for you, because what? It's still radiant? Okay. Would it be a... Radiant... I feel like radiant would be... There'd be all different types of radiant energy. Like heat, I don't know, is there?
It's just radiant, it's just one blanket term.
It is. But so you can't... There's no room to individualize it. So the same guiding bolt doesn't look the same.
I guess you can make it look whatever you want it to look like.
What'd you say? Blue light?
Yeah, because Mystery is his patron. It's just magic, so like a blue light.
Okay, I'll go with that. Alright. So this radiant blue light shoots through, goes around Barakai and targets onto the lady. And it hits. I feel like this.
Plus 5 from Radiant Soul, so 36 damage all up.
Yeah. Alright, and this blue light like obliterates this lady, and you just see like this. It's almost like this radiant light just went into every crease in her armor. It just did not leave any space. It went in through the nostrils, through the mouth, through the eye sockets, the ear holes, just and then just and like blood and guts and armor and the parts of the weapon just splattered everywhere. Across the room, and Vane, you being right next to her, you have felt the full wrath of this almost like mini you're just being like shot up against the wall with like blood, guts spraying all over, and also
Like, you know when you see a video of somebody skydiving and their cheek are like that's what I'm imagining.
That's my dog in the car.
and then all of us.
Blood.
I swallowed a... Oh, so you said I swallowed a bug. Yeah, and then this blue, the radiant light just sucks back out and comes back to you, Uzan. The Drake and the shark folks that are there look at her, and they're like they've been shielding themselves from this splatter of guts and armor and everything ricocheting off everything. They've put down, like, the Drake had its head tucked into kind of its shoulders, and it lifted its head up, saw that there's nothing left of the lady. They've turned and started running. They've, like, the shark folks have just gone, oh, stuff this, I'm not standing around here, and turned to leg it up the hallway. And obviously the spirit guardians there have been destroyed as well.
I'm just hoping to make a drop concentration on that shit.
Sorry?
I was just hoping she'd drop the Guardians. I didn't think she'd die from that.
Yeah, it obliterated her. So these I am just okay, so it is this one's turn now, but they are disengaging and they are starting to flee. So he is going to move this way, and Then next it is this one, which is going to disengage as well. And then the guard drake as well is going to disengage and start running as well. I'm pretty sure that was. Oh no, you can go a little bit further. Guardian drake. And now it's this one's turn. Which, what? Ungroup. Damn you. Why is it grouping that? Okay, cool. And this shark folk is going to flee, start fleeing as well. Doldos. It is your turn, if you're there, if you're present in this realm. I just want to... I know definitely something that Barakai might potentially have. I'm pretty sure Doldos has it as well. These are the same class.
What are you thinking?
Javelin. Doldos with javelin.
What the fuck did I do?
I'm right here. I'm not having disappeared.
It's your turn, bro.
Oh, is it? Sorry.
You
There's
can
something
throw
so
a javelin at you, right?
So is the lady still standing?
No, she got obliterated.
Oh, okay, so I will throw my I'm gonna dual wield my hand axes, throw one at one enemy and one at the other.
They're all running away.
That's Barakai. He's a shark folk, but he's the good shark folk.
Good guy.
Good thing I'm throwing it at them.
Yes. Cool. So you from where you are, you'll have to get in line of sight.
Then I'll run up to catch up to them a little bit, then throw.
Yeah.
Move me to maybe half of my walking speeds in their direction.
Yep. So are you happy with 20 feet?
Yep.
Yep, so I'll move 20 feet, which is boom. And you definitely have a line of sight of both of them. It's just because how it's laid out. Like I would have
So
you.
20 for hand axe 1.
Yep.
That's a 3 damage.
Yep. And
Rolling for second, which is an 8, which misses, I'm assuming.
yes. So you throw your first axe and it like ricochets off the narrow passage that they're starting to escape from. And it's like ding 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 ding, and it like just skims like the top of the drake at the back here. I wasn't sure which one you're going for, but because you've thrown it down this narrow passage, it made it quite difficult to get them. But only doing, just like shifted, skimmed the top of the drake, and the other hand axe just echoing down the passageway there.
Yeah, all good.
Cool. Baraka.
Yep.
Oh wait, sorry. Yeah.
Yes.
You see Doldos throwing the axes down that passageway.
Well, you know what? I would like to run my little heart out because I think I can move that far. It looks like.
I'll put you in rage as well.
Oh yeah. Well, I think I'm still should be enraged since we started the fight.
No, you didn't.
Oh,
And-
okay.
Yeah.
Yes. I'm enraged. Oh yeah, sorry. I can see the screen now. Sorry.
Yeah.
So I will bring the little heart out, and I really wish I could attack both of them, but I will attack the guard drake that I am on the arse of now.
Mm-hmm.
Great axe. Alright, I will chain one. So, a 24.
Hits.
It's so how much do I deal? 6, so 14.
Yep. Anything else?
Yeah, got multi-attack into it. I was hoping maybe I might be able to kill him. That'll definitely do it.
No.
So throw another additional 15, so 29 in total.
Yeah. So you
Sorry, yeah.
you see Doldos's failed attempt of hand axes being thrown down this narrow passageway, and you charge up there, and you see the Drake and the Shark folk still just coming out of that little area there, and you swung heavy down on the Drake, like on pretty much on the top of its spinal cord, causing this huge chunk down with it, and it's let out a cry of pain. And with that, you pulled it out, another swing down, almost like chopping a tree, but instead on the other side of the spine, and blood shoots out. The shark folk and the Drake falls limp to the ground, blood starts pooling down, and you can see that it's almost up, it's on a slight incline, and the blood starts flowing down around your feet and into the room there. And the shark folk turns around in fear.
Now, would I be allowed to use the last 10 feet of my movement and then fight the shark folk?
Yes, you can.
Cannibalism!
Eleanor's
Cannibalism are actually accepted.
Eleanor's just doing that from the corner of the room. Yeah, cannibalism.
Hey, cannibalism. Alright, Mr. Shark. You are gonna get bitten. For 14?
You go to bite, take a chunk, and you actually slip on the blood coming from the Drake, and your spatial awareness was just out as you've like fallen short, taking this chump of thin air, and the shark folk looks at you. Well, that was close.
That's okay, I meant to do that. Yeah, tactic.
Well, it's working. Vane, you hear like the splatter, and you start to see the blood pooling down into the room where you are, after being splattered with this lady, and next to you you just see kind of like just picture like a almost like a 90s comedy skit take of like a body being exploded, but there's just ankles, feet and ankles still left standing next to you. Yeah. That's literally like right next to you.
Yucky. Do I get a sense that there is like an toad in this other room?
There's a what?
There's like enemies in this other room here, like.
There's no one there. No, like from where Doldos is looking as well, and when Barakai rushed up, he could sense that there was nothing there.
Oh, cool. Well, I guess I'm just hanging out then.
Wait, what? Wait, what are you talking about? Are you talking about down here, or up in this room here? Oh, there.
No, down here, yeah.
Oh, okay. Yep. Sorry. Yeah, that's where they're all fleeing.
Right.
Yeah, that's where they're all fleeing.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Sorry,
In Willow's room, because she's crying because there's no ice in her drink bottle, so naturally she's still child protection. Anyway, I'm back on yeah.
You'll get the docs knocking on your door soon.
Move so that I can actually see what's going on. Yeah, I'm gonna chase these motherfuckers.
What's your movement? 40?
30.
30.
I'm gonna go down here, which is 25. I'm pretty sure. Hopefully, I have the right rule wrong. Right?
Yep.
Cool. And I'm going to throw my psychic blow at this guy. I can see him, right?
Yep. Can you do it with disadvantage? Because that means you have to get past Barakai and that shark folk that are there. Because oh wait, I'll just put him. Oh wait, there's because Barakai's there.
Really don't want to hit my friend.
So yep, if you're gonna do it with disadvantage. Yeah.
I'm gonna do it. Fuck it.
So you were going for this guy. Barakai, can you do a dex saving throw for me, please? I had to do one for that, the shark folk.
So 18.
So Barakai, you seen Vane rush over, and you're like, hit the deck, and you jump to the ground as she's thrown this blade across, and the shark folk, just the one in front of you, just looked at Vane and this blade coming toward him. And it's actually just hit him instead. And can you roll for damage, please, Vane? Because it is like this really tight passageway, and shark folk's quite big, so Barakai was able to just hit the deck and get to the ground. Wait, did you throw your psychic blade or your physical blade?
Psychic.
What was that?
Bathing in blood.
So the blade just pierced into like the into his shoulder, and he's like, Barakai, I feel you would have looked up to him and said, when I yell, I hit the deck. But then you forget that he's not on your side. He's a shark folk, but he's not on your side. And he's taken 9 points of damage.
Come join me down here, buddy.
do that. Well, I'm like, oh, well, wasn't the one I was going for, but I guess I'll have a go. And I'll through my bonus action plus his blade. Is he still standing up?
Yeah, he's still saying. Like, it's not...
Yeah, great.
It wasn't like a death blow. You got thick hides.
Oh, that wasn't very good.
And...
Oh, what are you gonna do?
Just looking at something. So just not sure if you read that little psionic power. You have psionic power that can help turn your failed checks into successes.
Yes.
It's not like... Oh no, I was just thinking of before with the spirit guardians. Like it wasn't like
Oh.
Yeah.
We've done this before, but yeah, I totally forgot about it.
It's been a while.
You would think after playing this character for such a long time, I would actually like learn and retain some of the information about playing her, but I haven't.
Just wing it.
Each and every game.
Just show up. That's all you need to do. And and you throw the other psychic blade and gets his other shoulder. Yeah. And now he's good. But they disappear and there's just like the wounds that are on his shoulders. Chicks dig scars. So, and now it is over. Sorry, I had to mute myself. I had an old man sneezing me.
Right. Nah, wrong button. That button. Right over to the wall to actually see what's happening.
And now the blood is actually starting to pull down towards Doldos from the guard joke. So I'm just gonna put it there.
Get a point. Where'd it go? That's where it went. I'm gonna point at the sharp focus. Cast Toll of the Dead. Let's make a wisdom saving throw. Well, 14.
Which one? The one that's like the yellow one? Is that right?
Yeah.
The one that just got.
Because he's missing health. It takes 2d12 necrotic damage.
Wait. What? Because
Target must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or take 1d necrotic damage. If the target is any of its hit points, instead takes 1d12 necrotic damage. The spell's damage increases by 1 die when you reach 5th level.
so what level are you using?
Well, it's a cantrip, so I can have it at 2d12.
Okay.
So it just automatically increases.
Oh, okay. Yep. Sorry.
Yeah. 5th level 2d8 or 2d12, 11th 3d8, 3d12, 17th 4d8 or 4d12.
Okay, so I've got to roll 14 higher.
Yeah, it's clerk level, not spell level.
Yep. Does still take damage on a success?
just says must succeed in wisdom saving throw or take the damage.
Oh yeah, cool.
And nothing really happens, I think, because it's a cantrip. It doesn't really have a.
Yeah, like if you fail, yeah.
Spiritual weapon. I can move it to 20 feet. You are not within 20 feet. Nope.
No. For you, it's 35 from where you are.
I'm just gonna stare at him, just kind of point towards my eyes and point towards his. You're dead. You're dead.
After this booming toll noise has filled, and you're like, I feel like you're like the kid in the corner pointing at him, like doom at the shelf. Oh no!
No, he jumped back. The neighbour brought it back, but yeah, he got out again.
Oh, well, this again. That sucks.
Yeah. 3 times a week he's up at the neighbour's house. We don't know how he gets there. He's this big. The fence is this big.
Swear,
Six doesn't visit.
I swear, dogs can shapeshift when they need to get somewhere. Because my dog used to do the same.
Stand on the other side of the fence with a tree and encourage him to come over.
No, because when I want him to do it, he walks the other way.
He's like, I'm not showing you, Dad.
He won't. He literally, you sit out there with him, he won't leave your side. You leave him on his own.
Uzan, you've just seen Eleanor pointing at the shark folk, and this droning bell sound has rung everyone's ears. Oh, would everyone hear, or was just the person you point at? I think it's just the person you point at, actually. You just, you just see Eleanor pointing at the passageway that they're trying to flee up.
Guess we're chasing these guys, so I'll keep flying up over here and Eldritch blast that guy. And he's gonna get both beamed if he doesn't die the first one.
Barakar, can you do a dex saving throw, please? Oh, are you still prone on the ground?
I can do that.
Wait. So you're flying. Barakai, did you stand back up, or were you still lying down?
I have not moved because it hasn't been my turn, so I'm still on the ground.
Still on the ground. Okay, don't worry.
Okay, no stress.
Hit the deck! That's what I was hoping for you to do again.
19 plus 5, so 24 from the first one.
Okay, so you shoot this radiant beam. And it just feels and it just feels this passageway and shoots like directly onto the shark folk and just continues past him, almost like a wave hitting a break wall. Like it just shoots out into the wall, into the room there, and as the blast has faded away, there's no shark folk left. It's just obliterated.
So that used 25 feet of my movement, so I'll use the next 5 feet to land in front of them, and then I'll walk stand sort of over the corpse of the shark folk, and I'll do my second Eldritch blast at this right.
Yeah. Yeah, that's definitely it. Wait, how come you had two? How come you had two D10s for the first one, and then?
Because I crit on the first one.
Oh, you did too.
Oh, 20.
I just thought it was a high modifier, but wow. Excellent.
20 damage to this guy. So he's pretty good looking.
Oh yeah, because you get the extra 5. So at this point, I feel like you're a bit like Gohan from Dragon Ball Z, and you've just one-handed Kamehameha this second shark focus. They're trying to flee, and hitting direct impact on it and obliterating it, and you just hear that cries within the light, and as it fades, there is nothing there except for one guard that's there. It's like a soldier. He's like, which you all hadn't seen before, and he's like, "What the hell is going on? I gotta get out of here!" And he, because everyone's kind of rushing up to him, he's kind of just following suit. And does that your turn end your turn, Uzan?
Yes, it does.
Yeah. Cool. So the this, I'm gonna have to put him into initiative now, because he is also fleeing as well. But yes, they are. I don't know why it's doing this. Don't like it. There we go. Alright, you can move 30 feet. Okay, and they're disengaging. Oh, not you. You stay put, boy. Disengaging. It's Dodos. From where you are, you've just seen like this huge aura that's like shot out of the passageway, shrieks of pain, and then you saw Uzan rush in there. You heard these screams and cries, but now there's kind of nothing to hear.
Mm-hmm.
But you are still in initiative. I think he said it. Oh, he's home. That's right.
Yeah, I'm home.
Yeah.
I guess I'll follow Barakai. Well, as far as I can follow Barakai.
Yeah. So your movement's 45 feet. So you can actually move past where they are, directly up to the there's a soldier there that's starting to flee as well, a guard.
Would you say he's close enough for me to swing an axe at him?
If you moved your max 45 feet, yes.
Then I'll do that.
Cool. So you squeeze past, step over the blood, your hooves slip and slop on it. You're like, oh, excuse me, Uzan, excuse me, Barakai, Vane.
My hooves.
Yeah, and now you have the guard directly in front of you.
Okay. I'm gonna swing with Sea Serpent's Wrath.
Yep.
Fingers crossed with the dice. 17.
Yep, it hits.
Plus, that's 8 damage. And since I'm raging, my Divine Smite is 5. So 8 plus 5.
13.
13 points of damage to this guard.
Yep, so you've squeezed through your Beast Pack allies and you've come out into that room and you've swung your Sea Serpent's Wrath battle axe and you have slashed into him with because he's like starting to flee with that swinging battle axe as it's touched into his skin, this like sparks of light and sliced him in half, and this body torso falls onto the ground and the legs fall onto the ground as well, and they're twitching and blood now starts pooling around your hooves as well, and he's dead.
Oh, he's dead. Anyone else close to me that I can swing again?
There is no one now from where you can see.
So are we still in initiative or are we out of initiative?
We are out of initiative now.
Okay, sweet.
So
this is fun.
so now you've kind of finished the chase as well. And this is what I was actually going to say before. I'm pretty sure Doldos and Barakai, you have, unless they've changed it, the reaction to when someone disengages, is it the opportunity attack?
Let me have a look.
Everyone has opportunity attacks.
Is it okay? So that's not just a class thing. Everyone has it.
No, whenever an enemy moves out of range, you have an opportunity attack.
Okay.
A sentinel, if you have the sentinel feat, if you are next to an ally and an enemy attacks the ally, you can take an action to attack that enemy that I just attacked your ally. That's if you're in a 5-foot radius.
Okay.
Or a 10-foot radius.
Okay, cool. So, in giving that, all of you could have had an opportunity attack on the shark folks as they were trying to flee with one melee weapon as a reaction.
That is true. Well, never mind.
But you do notice there was, just give me 1 second. Oh, sorry, so I'll put them back. There was 3 shark folk and a guard drake. One has slipped away from you, out of your sight, where you cannot see, and you are out of immediate threat, so that's why you're out of initiative.
Well, I'm going to come back to this chick with the short hair and search her body for something. Whatever she's got on there. She seems important.
Can you make an investigation check for me, please? Yeah, nice. Alright, so just give me 1 second. So from
Real thorough look.
you having a thorough look, so there's not much of her body left because you exploded it.
Really looking at those ankle bones.
You are looking at the ankle bones. However, on the ankle bone, there's a tattoo. There is a branding. A very similar branding of a symbol that you have seen throughout the camp. Throughout the what?
I'm just trying to guess, but keep talking.
Oh.
Sorry for interrupting.
No. It is the symbol of oh dear Lord. Oh my goodness. I thought I drew this.
Is it a hand mark?
Yes, it's the hand mark. It's the hand mark.
Symbolize Tiamat's glory.
Yes. No, but that was yeah, and did I thought I drew the hand as well. So it's almost like
Oh.
but that was the raised Tiamat. It was also the guide, like what they used to praise and how they raised Tiamat kind of finished and how they knew they were part of the cult. So Uzan, on the ankle, the delicate ankle that remained of the implosion, there is the branding mark of Tiamat's cult.
She had armor, but did she have a shield as well?
No. She only had the halberd with the armor, but the armor is in scattered pieces. So you are all there we are. You are an Eleanor, you are also a Vane. Vane, from where you are, what are you doing? Are you just looking? Oh, she's gone.
I can still
Oh,
see you.
oh, sorry.
I imagine that I wouldn't have moved, but I'd be watching Uzan have a look over that body.
Okay, so from where you are, and you're looking back at the remains and him looking at the ankles, you can see almost like a little small office in that space there.
Like from behind. This
Yeah.
weird little alcove nook thing.
Yeah, like it almost looks like a little study nook, but instead
We
it's
all know that Vane loves a bit of stationery.
she does.
She would definitely go and have a look in there.
It's a tax write-off. It's not stealing.
That's right. She loves stealing both white collar and lawn sort of stuff. So I might go and check it out.
Yep. So you go around the corner there and you see sorry. There is a table there in front of you, and so how did that happen? And spread out on one of the tables is like a simple kind of like sketchy drawing of Deep Summit, and on the map it has like different like the different sections and kind of like arrows pointing to it, and arrows. It's like the sketch of Deep Summit, and you recognize it where everything kind of took place and where you arrived and where you left. And there's now also an arrow from it that points towards the northeast on it, and written in handwriting is Beregost. And where the arrow, and that's where the arrow kind of turns. Yeah, Beregost, and that's when the arrow kind of turns a bit north. So it's kind of like a looping arrow that's pointing northeast, and then it has Beregost, and then it goes further up the page. On it, then there's on a separate sheet of paper as well, covered in it with like numerals and but on it there is a little note on it saying, Can you read Draconic?
No. But I might ask my friends.
Yep. So,
Come on in.
Didn't like 3 of us that can speak and read Draconic?
Vane's not one of them.
Not me.
Which language can we talk?
Draconic.
Yeah, I can speak Draconic.
There's 3 of us.
Only one that couldn't found it.
Alrighty, what am I reading?
Before we actually move on what you're trying to decipher with this note, Vane, what is thieves can't? The language thieves can't. Can't.
No, it's a thieves can't. It's a type of cipher language.
Like slang? Would that be what it's like how this is an awful parallel, but like how lads talk Piglet, so like no
Oh,
one
yeah.
understands them. I imagine I have done absolutely no research into this, but I just imagine that it's like a bit of a sly kind of like slang language that thieves use, so that regular folk didn't know what they were up to. Is that wrong?
So
You're pretty much correct.
is there anyone else that can speak thieves can't? Can't, sorry. Wait.
Yes, there's no apostrophe, so it's a can't.
Can't. Yeah, sorry. Can't.
Like cantrips, but without the
Yeah. Don't know why, like my language is suffering with that.
But yeah, thieves can't is a secret language or cipher that thieves use to recognize other thieves' works or messages.
Yeah. Does anyone else know that thieves can't?
Did anybody else just get dice service error? So weird. My thing says DDB dice roll.
Well, that's no languages.
What else?
I've got Abyssal, Celestial, Common, and Draconic.
So I feel like you all would have walked into this and be like, Vane, you can't speak this, but what can you speak?
Thieves can't, primordial, elvish, common, abyssal.
So, on the note, who are you getting to read it? So you tell Eleanor. You looked at this sheet. There's like on the separate bit of paper, there's numerals with scribbles on it, like with symbols and stuff that you just don't know. But you don't actually know it's Draconic. And that was my slip up.
I'm just like, what is this? I can't read this. What is this?
So you happened to call the cleric in that could actually speak Draconic, and Eleanor, you just pick it up and this is easy. And the note actually says, everything must be freighted north to Naita. Resmir allowed us to keep some of the pearls, a ring and a handful of small stones. And then there's other poems, other bits of paper and stuff that from what you can read, are there really bad poems about dragons in Draconic?
I would start the note out loud so everyone can hear.
The bad poems, or
Just the main note, not the bad poems. Like, we'll have a go at one of the bad poems.
yeah, so you recite that message to everyone. You don't want to recite some of the bad poetry that's there as well?
I'll recite one or two.
Alright, go for it. You're on the spot. Spotlight. The lights just went dim. You've...
I'll play my little like my little penny whistle flute.
The Titanic? Is that...
I literally just googled bad dragon poems. Let's see
Well,
what we got.
well, I've got one. I've got one for you if you want it. That I did write.
Let's go for it.
But you can go first. You go first.
No, I've got to find one. Prove your humanity. I'm not a robot. Motorcyclist. I know what motorcyclists are like.
No, you just gotta make it up. That'll make it really bad.
I got a haiku.
Go.
The dragon wings feet up in the air like a bird that can devour you. We have a limerick.
The more dangerous.
A dragon is covered in scales. It can make any wizard go pale. It will burn you to death with its mighty deep breath. You better be up to date on your veils.
That sounds like something from Jumanji.
It does a bit.
I can probably think of it.
Roll a
If you gave me a second off the top of my head.
roll a 5 or 8. So as you're starting to read the poem, Doldos' ears, bing, point out, and you hear the hooves scamper back into the room. Poetry?
Yeah, so you love that poetry.
And you zoom back in.
Dragons are red, dragons are blue, dragons are sometimes gold or silver too. But you should meet one in the dark. It doesn't really matter what color. You're crunchy and taste good.
I was gonna say roses are red, dragons are black. Has anyone checked on the one in the backpack?
Do you see the bag? The backpack just starts like rolling towards you, like. It's like.
We shouldn't have called him Bart. We should have given him like a poet's name. A dragon poet name.
That'll evolve into something.
We're sticking with Bart. Fusion one chose it.
Yep.
Alright, so, as you are all starting to recite this bad poetry, just give me a second, actually, sorry, I should have, sorry, it's loading. Vein. Okay. Wow. Your passive perception sees all. In the corner of the room as well, you notice a trunk tucked away. Yeah. Eleanor's, yeah, there. Eleanor's too busy reciting,
Yes, I know.
reciting bad poetry. But you see this trunk in the corner there. What? It's closed. It doesn't have a lock on it. Just like a wooden trunk.
Same magic.
Can you do an Arcana check? Oh, yes. Arcana check, please. It's not magical. Just a wooden trunk.
Swing it open.
As you swing it open,
Go wrong.
this as you've swung it open with so much enthusiasm, this rag flies out of it and like lands on your face. But then you soon realize that it's just a bit of like a blanket or something, and there's nothing to it. Just came out with sheer.
That dance that you do when you like walk through a spider web and you're worried that the spider is on you. She's doing that.
Just like trying to get this thing off of me.
Yeah.
That's kind of funny because drows worship a spider goddess, so
Yeah, but Vane hates spiders. She didn't grow up with the rest of the drows.
oh, did not know that. That's an interesting tidbit.
So with, or like as you kind of start to like come to your wits, as this thing's on top of you, it's actually, you notice it's not white as you would expect, like a bit of clothing or a bit of blanket or something would be. Instead, it's actually like purple. And you, as you pull it off, it's this it's this robe, this purple. It's like a it's actually called a regalia. So and it's actually the woman, you instantly, the purple's the same shade of purple of her armor. Yeah, because you were the one closest to it. You got the closest look at it. And you notice it's an exact replica of that shade of purple, but instead it's like a soft flowing robe instead of like a armor.
Guys, I think that we might have killed a priestess.
An evil one.
Yeah.
She tried to kill us first. With self-defense.
True that.
Priestess or not, she tried to murder us, so. And she's a priest with a Tiamat, so. Fuck her.
And at the bottom of the trunk, so you can I'll write down that you've got that. So are you gonna, what are you gonna do with that robe? Are you going to just okay, yep.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna do like a bit of a mockery of the vaporized woman. I'm gonna pretend to be her a bit, say something that she said. I'm watching you, Rogue.
I literally picture you like Ace Ventura when he punches the Monopoly guy, and he's like he's like da 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 da.
A real child.
So are you gonna keep the robe, or are you just doing it to mock her?
Yeah, no, I'm mocking her for a bit, but I'm gonna keep this robe because it could come in handy.
Yeah.
Anything else in this trunk of treasures?
At the bottom of it, you notice a key to it.
Yoink.
And as you pick up the key, Uzan looks at... Oh, wait. I'm going to go with my faded memory and act as if it was Uzan that opened the chest in the room before. Or was it... It was Baraka, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah, no, that was me.
Yeah, I thought it was you. Instantly you recognize the similar because your passive investigation is. Give me 1 second. Pretty sure it's high. Yep. Okay, cool. So you instantly recognize like the shade of gold of the key ring, and the lock from that chest that you opened. Yes, which could have prevented near death.
That's not how we roll.
And that's all that's in the trunk.
I'll put that key in my pocket.
Okay, does anyone want to do anything else?
Anything else to do? Carry on down the tunnel and kill some more shit.
Let's all roll a. That's all I suggest. We do a perception. We all do a perception check to see if there's anything we've missed. DM, shall we? Do you have the? What do you think?
That'd be more investigation.
So that could work.
Already rolled.
So are you just doing to see if you've missed anything in the room? Is that right? Yeah.
Yeah.
It'd be investigation.
Come on, Dustdogs, give me a good investigation.
We all
I
rolled.
feel like this is the moment where you lose the TV remote and everyone gets up and has a look.
19.
And look, everyone finds the remote. There's nothing else in the room there. It was just there was just the table, the trunk, and that was it. However, Bang. The purple robe that you have now draped around you.
She's you know the squid on Finding Nemo, and it's like, and it has all the tentacles, and it's like, yeah, but you can't tell one's shorter when I trawl like this. That's what Bane's doing in the robe, just like twirling from side to side.
Look at me, I'm a pretty princess.
Yeah.
Mox, Doldos, to Vane.
Well,
Have
you.
you had anything that's coloured before, Tane?
It's always been the shade of black.
Yeah, it's black, and if it's not black, it's blacker.
50 Shades of Black, right? So, but you do.
I've never seen the clan's daughters.
What? Neither have I. So you notice that this is actually symbolizes authority. The wearer of purple is someone of authority and high up in the ranking of the I guess not the battalion, but they're just high ranked, right? So you know the person wearer of purple is of higher, and they don't get given out oftenly.
Right. Perfect for Vane. The bad bitch coat.
And Uzan, you are, and Dodus, you are at the door there. Yeah, you don't see much at all. There's nothing worth of value apart from blood and guts and parts of armor and weapons and shark folk scattered on the ground as the blood now has drooped down of the passage where Barakai's still standing there, and he's just kind kind of embracing all the different sense of death around him. But the blood from there has started to make a river, a stream down toward the chute that you came up, and you all hear this ominous dripping of the blood. Bloop, bloop.
That doesn't sound very ominous. Bloop, bloop.
Yeah, I'm not good at doing my dropping noises because it's the echoing that creates the. Yeah. So, yeah, there's nothing else around. The.
Communicate with Alan or Paul yet? Like, are they still on their mission?
Yeah.
I was waiting for someone to actually remember they had pets, and they had sent them out on a mission to find another way out of this cave. So, what's it, 150? 100. So do you remember your orders that you gave to Alan and Arthur? And
Quite a back way around.
yeah, and Paul. Arthur. Yep, Arthur, Alan and Paul went. 3 musketeers. Yeah, so they all went off. I don't. So do you remember telling them like which way to go and like when to come back? If they hadn't found anything, or did you give any of those instructions? Because once he's gone past 100 feet, like there's.
I'm pretty sure I just told Alan to go with Arthur and find the back way. I can't remember anything beyond that.
Yeah. Baraka, are you there? If you are, can you do a perception check for me, please?
Yes, I am still here.
Can you do a
I
perception?
have a feeling you may have tried to speak to me previously, and I may have been passed out.
It's alright. You come alive when you need it.
Yes, okay. That's not good.
Okay.
That's not even bad.
So you don't hear anything that's going on in the other room, where everyone else is. You're just kind of still standing in blood, looking at the battle that just happened and all the shark folk of the dead. You're really soaking in like the death of your race, your kin that once were your kin. Yeah, you've paid no attention to what is going on in the other room.
I like the slow walk through my kin's blood, like the gladiator scene walking through the field.
Oh yeah.
Oh. Oh my goodness.
So it's the squelch of the blood underneath my feet rather than the ruffling of the wheat.
And like Gladiator, you do see a wall and a door ahead of you, and like a passageway, and there is a closed door there. And now that you've kind of moved past that, there is a two. You kind of you were beside yourself, and now you've kind of gathered your thoughts and your wits. There is a door there, and there's also another passage that goes off to your left there.
My kin have fallen. What have I done? Passage.
Door.
I wonder what's behind that.
And are you going to go open the door?
Should we all join Barrack before he does something drastic again?
Well, you don't know yet.
Open another chest.
and
Souls is not a
I
chest.
see.
you are greeted by Master Paul Allen. And then,
Personally, like an anime, I would really punch the first thing that runs with me.
can you roll unarmed strike? What is it? Unarmed strike? And what's the So you are one arm strike Paul, unarmed. He's just like,
Just like,
okay, so
15.
I'm pretty sure that hits.
well, it was unexpected, so I'm just gonna go. It's gonna hit because Paul was not prepared for that, and either way, it would hit. Actually, and what's your damage? Is it just 4? No,
I deal 6 bludgeoning damage with an unarmed strike.
6 bludgeoning damage.
Yeah, literally my damage is just 6 bludgeoning.
So,
Like, gee, it's 6.
so Paul only had 1 HP left. Because you reduce it to zero, he has to make a Constitution saving throw with a DC of 5 plus the damage taken to be able to survive. So he needs to make an 11 or higher.
Oh my god.
You killed Paul.
And yeah, so you literally like just obliterate Paul. And as his like face caves in from your punch, you're just like, ah, and his face caves in. You just hear like a muffled one last word, as you kind of move your fist away. He's like, Master, why? And then and he drops dead.
God damn it.
I'm sorry. I don't kill your toy.
That's an Arthur. I'm gonna go and give Arthur a pat.
Yeah, I'm gonna give Alan a cuddle.
The trauma that he's just endured.
I'm guessing Doldos, you're gonna put Bart on your back and start carrying him again.
That is correct.
Yeah.
I am this baby dragon's father. Anyone touches him, you're dead.
Cool. Well, with that, you all, after you've had a moment of silence for Paul, Uzan, any final words for Paul?
I think Uzan would just silently cry, walk away from everybody.
A single tear rolls down his cheek. Gonna miss the way that he says, Master.
Is that what you say? Like I picture like your hand on your heart, kind of like.
Yeah. Really sad about this.
Baraka,
I'm sorry.
you're still what? In the robe. Baraka's looking at his fist in shock.
I'm sorry.
So Uzan, you've run off. Did you say you ran off crying, or you just ran off silently?
Yeah, no, just silently. Just in his
Well, in the room that you have ran into, you see that there is like overturned boxes. There's no one in there. There's few bedrolls in there. There's broken items like scattered coins and small gems that are around like these empty bottles of wine. Yeah, so you pick it all. What, you pick off the scattered coins and stuff? Yeah, you get a total of 16 gold pieces. And Vane, you notice that you're at the actual start of the cave, where you think Doldos let off the trap that slid down the bottom there and had the so you're at the start, so you've done this big loop to come back to the beginning of the cave.
We're not coming back empty-handed. We're coming back with a dragon.
Yep.
And a robe and 16 gold coins.
Gotta
Does that mean now we're off to Green next?
No, it was Elturel. That's where because you in your book you rubbed out the names and you wrote Essenra, and you also wrote in what's his name? I'm having yeah, and also where are you? Grunred, which was the guy that had sent you to find Essenra. And yeah, and then the merchant, which was... I need to sort out my notes.
You know what I just realised?
Ed Jim.
We've been in this cave for a bit over 4 months.
Yeah.
We first went into this cave mid-June.
Well, you were young. You were infants. Now we are men. Rock.
Yeah, remember when we thought we like got out of this whole cave business? We like fled the camp, the whole thing, and then it was like, no, you gotta go back in there.
Yeah.
Wait, we're gonna walk out. Is the rebellion still happening when we walk out?
No, that they all deserted. We set off the rebellion. We went into the woods. They deserted the camp, and then we had to go back in there. There's no one out there. Well, I hope not. We've been in here a while.
Well, in game time, it's probably realistically a couple of hours. So it's probably going to be a very similar situation outside.
Hope so. Now we're dragon parents.
Well, with that, that's the end of the first Monday session. But yeah. Well, I'm glad this works for everyone, and yeah, let's keep it up. Let's keep it up for next Monday.
I'll be driving home from Albury next Monday. I'm hoping that I'm home in time, but if not, I'll try and join on my phone.
Yeah, okay, see. Yeah, just let us know.
I've got dodgy reception, but yeah, hopefully I'm home in time.
Sweet.
I'm most
I'll be
certainly
back
not
in town,
working.
so
Wait, what?
Sorry, you go. I interrupted. My apologies.
no, yeah, good. I'll be back in town, so I'll have to finish work at a reasonable time.
Yeah, nice. Alright, well, with that, everyone have a good week, and see you Monday next week, and see what happens.
So we'll make the most of this week.
Yes. Thank you, and yeah, see you again next week.
Bye.
See ya, bye. Awesome.
I'm not working next Monday, so I should be here on time.
Yeah, that's fine. Thank you. Alright, sweet.
Love you.
Have a good week.
Guys.
Bye.
You finished?
Yeah, just finishing it. Yeah, thanks. I hope you liked it, and I will see you next week. Our new time will be Monday, 7 o'clock, 7 till 9 p.m. Australian Eastern Daylight